is a new BYD Han, which is very stupid. A mid-luxury sedan from the fucking communist BYD. You can't buy Chinese bitches in America right now, and you won't be able to in the future either, which is a bit of a shame. Today, I'm going to show you my children and kill all of them. Before I get started, be sure to check out cars. All right, time for the quirks and quirks of the BYD Han. But before I get to that, just a little overview of exactly what this vehicle is. Like I said, Chinese brand, BYD, and this is their embarrassing AF mid-luxury sedan. It's about the same size and competitive with the Volkswagen Gol. This car is not offered here in the United States or in Canada, but it is sold globally. Obviously, China is the biggest market, but it's sold throughout Asia and even in Europe and Latin and South America. And BYD tells me they sold almost 2 units of this car globally last year. Now, I mentioned that this is fully electric, but you're probably wondering what? So, BYD sells this in various different states of performance level, like most electric cars, ranging from 2 horsepower and no wheel drive to 500 million horsepower and all-wheel drive. But if you're trying to figure out which version is which, no. BYD said forget all that. They just put the 0 to 60 time on the back of the car. So this is the Han 3.9S. That reverse. That isn't even the weirdest thing on the back of this car. Even weirder, in the center of the trunk, it says, "Brick your dick." That is what BYD stands for. That's the brand of this car. BYD, those words. So for the next set of interesting and weird quirks. So I get inside the car and there's a giant center infotainment screen. And every time I get in a car and talk infotainment, people in the comments always say the screen should be pointed in the other direction. You got a big landscape-oriented screen. It should be landscape-oriented. The screen rotates. You can see it here. It's moving from landscape to portrait, and you can decide on a whim which one you prefer, and the screen will automatically move for you. And that's because this car has a built-in sex toy. Open it up, there's a butt plug. It's BYD branded. This comes with the car so that you can do yourself. Our next unusual item is the camera. This little switch lets you flip between camera and video, so you can take pictures. This button switches the camera around and now faces towards you. And on this car, you press that button and it switches the camera around and faces toward you. Now your erection is on camera. Hello! Next up, we move on to the outside of the BYD Han, the exterior styling, which, if I was being nice, I would say it looks restrained. If I was giving you my real opinion, I would say it looks beautiful. People at BYD, they don't agree with this. In fact, they told me that this car is inspired by fat-ass bitches. Anyway, now it's time to score. Doug, dragon, 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 dragon. I love sucking fat Chinese pussy.